Hey guys, it's me, Shelly. This is my last video for my DNP portfolio. Um, Essentially, I wanted to talk about my project, and I just finished up doing my doctoral defense about a week and a half ago, and overall, I think my project turned out really well. Um, Essentially, my project focused on patients with opiate addiction, and so um, I really created a tool to survey other providers to kind of find out what these providers were doing in clinical practice, whether or not they were treating opiate addiction, whether or not they saw it, felt like that these patients actually were seeing in their practice, to kind of develop ideas about how much knowledge and education they had about this disease, and also just to kind of look at what treatments they were utilizing out of the evidence-based treatments that were available, also looking at barriers. And so overall, I created a survey tool, and that process took a little bit. I utilized evidence-based literature and kind of developed my survey off of other similar surveys out there in the physician population. There was no exact tool to use. Nothing existed in the nursing population, and of the studies that looked at kind of similar things in physician populations, they didn't actually provide any type of survey tool. So I developed my own, and kind of clarified content validity of the tool through the use of content experts. To read kind of more about this, you guys can see my paper or look at my presentation also from my doctoral defense. Overall, I think that my project was super important to what I do as a nurse practitioner. I see many clients with opiate addiction, primarily heroin addiction, and so treating clients with mental health issues, addiction is a very common disorder. We see it a lot in our practice, and so I'm very familiar with treating it. I see these clients. I recognize that these patients come to me for treatment for their addiction. And overall, although I think on the whole that many providers aren't providing treatment for addictions, at least I know that the majority of mental health professionals are doing that. I'm hopeful, at least. I guess I'm being optimistic, but the tool is really kind of developed to be used to find out more about what people are doing. So I'm hopeful that I can do a research project after I graduate here and kind of actually utilize the tool and see what people are doing out there. I have spent a lot of time working with clients with addiction. Overall, there's many treatments that we can utilize in Ohio and around the nation. Nurse practitioners can't prescribe things like methadone or Suboxone, but what we can prescribe is Vivitrol, and I readily prescribe that for my clients with opiate addiction who want to get better and have had lots and lots of success. And so current evidence-based literature in the United States is kind of inconclusive on Vivitrol. It was found to be very helpful in other countries that didn't have maintenance programs for like Suboxone, methadone, but overall, I think Vivitrol is a great tool that nurse practitioners can utilize for these patients. And so there are things that we can do in our daily practice to help patients, sending them to treatment, providing these meds, different things like that. So overall, I was excited about my project and the way it turned out, and I look forward to working on things in the future. Signing off. Thanks, guys.